Hi guys, this is Vidas,
And Ausra.
and let's start episode 26 of Ask Vidas and Osha podcast. And today's question was sent by Ugo Chukwu, and here is what he writes. Currently, I play on keyboard. I was privileged to play an electronic pipe organ during my undergraduate days. Then I only played the manuals, three manuals, not knowing exactly what to do with the pedals. I sometimes try to play the pedal during unserious, quotation marks, music, like benediction, amen, and doxology with the left foot. So I want to know what to do with the pedals in songs that don't have pedals like most hymns. Okay, so basically, Osha, as I understand, Ugo Chukwu deals with hymn playing, right?
Yes.
Um, but sometimes he is struggling with adding pedal parts, right?
Yes.
Well, this should be simple because if you play from four-part harmony, you could play the bass line on the
Sure. If
pedals.
you're doing that, but I don't know what his hymnal looks like.
Maybe just one
Line
line.
and then like guitar based chords,
Uh-huh.
progression, signs.
A lot of hymnals do that. In this case, Osha, how how is it possible? What's the best way to think about adding the bass part so, from having just the soprano line?
Then you will have to know how to harmonize.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe to write down for yourself a bass line and to play it with a pedal.
Mm-hmm. Like on the separate music sheet
Sure.
notation, you add two voices, right? Soprano
Yes.
voice, and in the bass clef you add the pedal
Or you
part.
could harmonize it for voices as it's common.
Uh-huh. How many notes do you absolutely need to have for the bare minimum in the bass?
Three, I would say
Two
at
or
least.
three?
Probably three.
Three better than two, right?
Yes.
Because when we think about two, then tonic and the dominant.
But for hymns, you definitely will have to add a subdominant too.
Subdominant two. So first scale degree for the tonic, subdominant would be fourth scale degree,
Yes, and dominant fifth skill degree.
fifth scale degree. Then of course in the right hand you would play the soprano part. What would the left hand do then?
Well, if you are harmonizing for voices, then you will have to add alto voice to the soprano voice
In the right
in
hand.
the right hand, and you would play tenor voice with your left hand.
Mm-hmm. Um, that's a little bit advanced technique, right?
It is an advanced technique. Well, what could you do? If you would definitely, if you are just a beginner, you could, harmonize everything in a closed position
Mm-hmm.
so that, you could play three top voices, soprano, alto, and tenor with your right hand. And then you would just have to play, bass with a pedal. This would be very easy.
For example, in C major chord, you would play C with your pedal
Yes.
in the bass line, and then E,
E, G,
G,
and C.
C with the right hand.
Sure.
Left hand would be silent then,
Yes.
for now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because in a closed position, it's very comfortable, to play three voices with one hand.
It's like continuo notation.
Sure.
Then your actually left hand is free to add any type of variations, figurations, even solo part on a
Yes, true.
separate manual if you know what you're doing. So try guys like this if you need to add an extra pedal line in your hymns and you don't know what to play, if your hymnals are not in four-part notation, that might be an easy way out, right?
Sure.
Okay guys, so please send us your questions. We really like helping you grow as an organist. And remember to practice today, right? Will you be practicing today, Osha?
Sure, I will.
What will we play today?
Sonatas by Franz Zeidelman.
Oh, with me.
Sure.
Oh, four hands, fun. But it's not very simple actually. We played a lot of these sonatas, but today we're practicing for our upcoming recital in Stockholm, a German church where the organ stands from the 17th century, and it has short octave and split semitones and basically very antique looking keyboard. So a lot of our repertoire will fit nicely, but Zeidelman sonatas, they were not created for this type of instrument specifically. It was Mozart's time, not 17th century. So what we did,
We have to adjust a little bit.
yeah, what did you do from the treble range, sitting on the right side of the key pedal of the bench?
Well, I have to play some things an octave lower.
Mm-hmm. Because the range of this keyboard is just until
C.
C.
And I have D in many places, so I have to rearrange it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it will work nice.
And for me, I think I circled some bass notes, which also have to be readjusted because of the short octave in the bass, right? And those additional accidentals in the bass. So there are C, D, E. So there are no C sharp and D sharp in the bass octave. I have to adjust this in my part too. So that's what we are working on today, and this will be fun. Thanks, guys. This was Vidas.
And Osha,
And remember, when you practice,
miracles happen.